Hello and welcome back to our Old Charles. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of Australian coins, specifically the 20-cent coin from 1976. This coin is part of a very important series in Australian numismatic history because it represents one of the earlier issues of the decimal currency that was introduced in 1966. The 1976 20-cent coin is made from a cupro-nickel composition, giving it a silvery appearance, and it weighs approximately 11.3 grams with a diameter of 28.5 mm. Its design features the Australian coat of arms on the reverse side, which includes the kangaroo and emu supporting a shield. The obverse side features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, which was standard on all Australian coins during this period. The 1976 issue is considered a circulation coin, but despite its common appearance it has a value that can vary depending on condition, rarity and collector demand. The face value of the coin is 20 cents. However, when collectors seek out coins in uncirculated or near mint condition, the value can increase significantly. Coins that show no wear, have a crisp design, full luster and well-defined details may fetch higher prices than those that have been in circulation for decades. The rarity of certain mint marks can also impact value. For example, coins struck at different mints such as the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra can carry slightly different values depending on collector interest. When evaluating the coin condition, collectors typically use terms such as good, fine, very fine, extremely fine and uncirculated. Coins graded good will show significant wear and have little detail remaining on both sides, while extremely fine coins have very minor wear and all design details remain sharp. Uncirculated coins are those that have never been used in circulation and retain their original mint luster. One interesting aspect of the 1976 20-cent coin is that it was produced during a time of economic stability in Australia, and coins from this era are relatively plentiful, making them accessible to new collectors. Nonetheless, coins in exceptional condition are always in demand among collectors. The coin is also notable for its design artistry. The Australian coat of arms depicts the kangaroo and emu, which are both symbolic native animals representing the nation, and the shield shows the 6 Australian states. This detailed design requires precise minting, and coins with well-preserved detail can command premium prices. The market value of a 1976 20-cent coin can range from a few dollars for a worn circulated piece to $20 to $50 or even higher for coins that are uncirculated or part of a certified set. Collectors also pay attention to any errors or variations in the coin which can make a particular piece even more valuable, such as doubling of letters, misaligned strikes or planchet flaws. The demand for Australian coins has steadily increased over the years, and the 1976 20-cent coin remains a key piece for anyone building a collection of decimal currency. It is often recommended that collectors store these coins in protective holders to prevent scratches, oxidation and wear, which can dramatically affect their value. Whether you are a beginner numismatist or an experienced collector, understanding the history, design and condition of this coin is essential to assessing its true worth. In conclusion, the Australian 20-cent coin from 1976 is much more than its face value. It carries historical significance, beautiful design and the potential for collectible value. Coins in excellent condition can be a great investment and an enjoyable addition to any collection, and they provide a tangible connection to Australia's rich history in coinage. We are going to explore the rich history behind the Australian 20-cent coin from 1976. The story of this coin begins with the introduction of decimal currency in Australia, which officially started on the 14th of February 1966. Prior to this, Australia used the pounds, shillings and pence system, which was inherited from the British colonial era. The transition to decimal currency was a major milestone in Australian economic history, and the government launched a series of coins including the 1 cent, 2 cent, 5 cent, 10 cent, 20 cent and 50 cent pieces. The 20-cent coin was introduced to replace the florin, which had a value of 2 shillings, and it became an important part of everyday commerce. In 1976, Australia was experiencing a period of economic growth and political change. Malcolm Fraser had become Prime Minister and the nation was adapting to modern economic policies. This meant coins like the 20 cent were widely circulated and became a familiar sight in wallets and cash registers across the country. The design of the 20-cent coin is steeped in symbolism and reflects Australian national identity. The reverse of the coin features the Australian coat of arms with the kangaroo and emu supporting a shield. The shield itself represents the 6 states of Australia: New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland, South Australia, Western Australia and Tasmania. The kangaroo and emu were chosen because they are native to Australia and are believed to symbolise progress, as neither animal can move backwards easily. The obverse side of the coin features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth. The second which was designed by Arnold Machin and used on Australian coins from 1966 to 1984. This portrait is a reminder of Australia's constitutional monarchy and its historical ties to the British Commonwealth. The 1970s were a time of change for Australian coinage as the Royal Australian Mint continued to refine minting techniques to produce coins with high quality and precise designs. Coins minted in 1976 were made of cupro nickel, which gave them a silver color and durability for circulation. This was important because the coins were used daily for transactions and needed to withstand wear and tear. The Australian 20-cent coin quickly became one of the most common denominations in circulation, and its size, weight and design were standardized to facilitate commerce and make it easy to identify. The coin also reflects important historical events of the time, including the ongoing development of Australian national identity in the post-war era. During this period, Australians were increasingly proud of their local culture and heritage, and coins like the 20-cent became more than currency, they became symbols of national pride. Collectors today look at the 1976 20-cent coin as a piece of living history. It represents a time when Australia was transitioning from its colonial past towards a modern economy and society. The coin is also significant because it was part of the early years of decimal currency, and many people still remember its introduction in daily life. From a historical perspective, the 1970s were also marked by the expansion of the Royal Australian Mint, which had opened in Canberra in 1965. The mint produced millions of coins for circulation, and the 1976 20-cent coin was part of this mass production. But despite its large numbers, it still holds value for collectors because of its age, condition and connection to Australian history. Coins that have been well preserved provide a tangible link to this period and allow people to appreciate the artistry and craftsmanship that went into minting them. In conclusion, the Australian 20-cent coin from 1976 is not only a piece of currency but a historical artifact. It tells the story of decimalisation, the growth of modern Australia, the symbolism of national identity, and the craftsmanship of coin production. It is a coin that carries stories of the past and provides collectors with a connection to Australia's economic and cultural history. We are going to explore in detail the condition of the Australian 20-cent coin from 1976. Understanding coin condition is one of the most important aspects for collectors and enthusiasts because it directly affects value and desirability. The 1976 20-cent coin is made of cupro nickel, which is a durable metal, but even durable coins are subject to wear and environmental effects over time. Coins that have been circulated naturally show signs of handling, friction and contact with other coins over decades. This can result in scratches, nicks, discoloration and a loss of luster. To assess the condition of a coin, collectors use standardized grading terms which help determine how well a coin has been preserved. Coins are typically graded on a scale from good to uncirculated. A coin graded good will have heavy wear and most of the finer design details will be worn down or barely visible. The edges of the coin may be rounded and the overall appearance will look dull. A fine coin will show moderate wear with some design details still visible but lacking sharpness. Very fine coins have light wear and most details are clearly visible. The lettering and elements of the coat of arms on the reverse will remain defined. Extremely fine coins show only minor wear and the original mint luster may still be present in parts of the coin. Uncirculated coins are those that have never been used in circulation and have maintained their original appearance with full detail and complete luster. Some uncirculated coins may also be graded as mint state, which is further divided into numbers such as MS60, MS63, MS65 depending on the perfection of the coin. Surface quality, strike quality and absence of blemishes are key factors in these higher grades. Environmental factors play a huge role in condition. Coins stored improperly in humid or acidic environments may develop tarnish, corrosion or spotting even if they have never been handled